Thing is, I feel like you could go Aurora and keep the flex open, and then you could pick. That kind of makes it uncomfortable for Nongshim to take like a Rumble or Gwen, and then you could take a different pick. You know, you could potentially take like Nico for Delight. I think that'd be powerful. You could take an AD carry pick, because they're probably just going to take Gwen anyway. And the thing is, we've seen Aurora be much more punishing into Gwen than we've seen Rumble. Power to them. Maokai support, specifically a decent matchup into the Rakan, because the ult just kind of makes it really hard to engage. You have to point and click CC. And it's good to see.
Peanut's gonna gank
looking,
here.
Yeah.
Alex just is not gonna expect this at all. The slow does come down. It's a little bit of a prank more than anything else. Tons of damage.
But yeah, as I was saying, top lane matchup, obviously Zeus is hoping to really put the pressure down on a king in here. The hands?
Yeah, well, that's kind of an interesting choice. He's gonna take a turret shot, and now the Gatling gun is getting insane amounts of value. I mean, Zeus definitely doing a good job of bringing him very close in. The flash on in from Zeus just to make sure he's in range. One more Q could potentially do it here. Not quite enough damage, but now, oh, the Harpoon's gonna miss. Nice. But Peanut goes back in as he gets his cooldowns up. Oh, all right, another all in here. The needles, though, are out. Zeus going to dodge some of them, but not all of them, as now on the very edge, he's still got a Harpoon in.
Peanut's trying to follow, but he's a little bit further behind, and Peanut doesn't have 6 yet. I think Zeus is just dead.
He should be, as the Snow Flash available. TP is coming in. They're trying to punish this dive, as Gideon has taken so many turret shots.
Yeah,
all right.
Zek is moving.
Yeah. Going on in was Gideon, but not a full commit.
No top laner has TP.
Do have the Nature's Grasp. That is a big Aurora ultimate, as everybody's going to be rooted up here. They try to turn immediately on Azeka, and that they will. That's first kill in the fight going over to Nongshim. And that just means that HLE have to back away from this one.
Bursted. And the Maokai did a great job of just...
Gideon just kind of getting caught in his own jungle. Not sure how this one originated. Wants to take down his red buff. He does survive for quite a long time. Full trade coming out as Equalizer is down, but even the exhaust committed to, as he wants to get the kill. He will not have it, though, as Lehens goes on in, burning the flash, but not getting the kill with that Q. Still have to see this Drake, so it's both of the tech Drakes.
No tech this time.
Yeah. It's just primitive gaming at this point in time. Delay gonna go get the knockup. Viper's almost dead, meanwhile. I'm not really sure how this happened. He's gonna have to flash away, because now Peanut's going in. They have Zeus on the way, but TP committed to by Calyx. And Viper doesn't have Flash or Valkyrie, so he's just dead. It's just a kill on over.
End up in this position.
What did he mean by that? All right, Needle's coming out once again, but no exhaust available. Just burning down Kingen. Needle's not quite doing enough. As here's Peanut, doesn't have his ult, but he doesn't need it as the damage comes in.
Pretty straightforward.
We have a fight in live. Kingen just dead again.
Pretty straightforward with the replay, and then the exact same thing happened when we came out the replay. Viper, I think...
He's running towards Delight. He's like, please, please help me. There's no help in that. As, you know, the play safe AD carry does not work here.
He had his Valkyrie, though. Right. And then Kingen's like, you know what? I can do it too.
Guys?
This is a very serious game. No, we don't really care that much about Rift Herald, but they're moseying on over towards the objective.
They certainly do.
Oh.
There's the knock-up, and the Equalizer is gigantic, but the Xin Zhao taking up a lot of that alongside of the Redemption.
Yeah.
He's just waiting for the right time to go for the Viper trade. Speaking of which, Gideon is going to go in, just press his buttons, Ignite utilized, and even a Redemption as well, trying to get onto Calyx. There's the Equalizer. That's the combo, as the Maokai ultimate does a great job of zoning for the rest of the team, but not for Gideon.
The thing you can do. They will fight you, though.
All right, well, he's going to get the turret, and he's going to TP away.
Oh!
Yep. Just barely, though. Not before he gets a pedal, though.
I think if he E'd and then, because you get the reset when you auto something.
Yeah, well, he's super dead. They're going to give the kill over to Viper.
Oh, that's very dangerous. It's going down quickly. They could get this and just try and run.
It looks like that's going to be the play. The equalizer is down on top of Calyx. He is pretty much just going to go down. They get the Otacon, and they're looking to turn here. They're not running, which is part of the plan. The part of the plan was to run afterwards, but they're not able to, as Peanut is going to get a second kill there. And just going to try to dodge the Jhin as everybody groups up to save him, and Kingen is eventually going to go down. Yes, they got the Otacon, but, well, actually able to get a couple of kills off of the back of that.
Like even the Baron power play. I feel like with Otacon, it's a lot more like harder to fully read the impact.
Uh-oh, another engage coming on in. Nongshim kind of caught with their pants down, trying to get in towards the Dragon. The TP is going straight into Zeus as Delight gets low on the left side, but Kingen is isolated on the right. He's isolated, but he's actually winning the fight here, and they just barely is not going to get it done. But Nongshim at least win on the left side. And so, they're the ones making the plays. They're the ones that are trying to make things happen. As I say that, though, Lehens gets in, and he's making it happen up against Zeus, who was caught big time in the top lane. It's helping him out.
And this Baron's going down slowly. The longer this takes, the sooner Zeus is going to arrive.
Yeah, Zeus 10 seconds out. The damage already down to 6,000. As Peanut's going to go in pretty early. Looks like maybe they didn't have a huge amount of vision, but they wanted to get the fight started regardless. Now they have the redemption, as in they go. Peanut trying to get close here, as it might just come down to a flip, but Kingen is keeping him out of the pit. As down will go the Baron in favor of Nongshim. The equalizer good on the top side. But maybe they only get Lehens after this. Looks like maybe they're going to get a little bit more, though, as they're looking for Jiwoo. Calyx nearly going to take off the head of the Rakan. Calyx forced to flash away. I think you just got to sacrifice Jiwoo here. And that they will do, as the rest of them barely scamper off.
Right now, setting up around this Dragon would be second for Nongshim, third for HLE.
Zeus is like, wow, there's a lot of stuff around here. I just need to get out of dodge. He is going to flash away.
Rushes clear out. The Ocean Soul map buffs the Maokai a good amount.
All right, I'll kind of come down here. It's kind of preemptive. Doesn't really do a whole lot. Nobody was engaging on the side of Live Esports, so yeah, that's kind of a wasted ult. In they go now, as the Gwen's got a very nice angle. Look at the damage from these needles. It's just insane. That's going to be the end of Zeus. And now you got this Jhin on the backline totally safe. There's the fourth shot in, as a couple of kills will go in to the side of HLE as well. Viper still doing that damage, but slowed up. Ward in the pit. And, well, he's just not going to go for it.
Not able to find the angle. Viper's in trouble.
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble. He is going to flash over the wall, though, as here comes Jiwoo trying to get in and get the kill. It's a trade, but another kill goes over. Celestial opposition to do so. Peanut is... What?
Wow.
Okay, well, he's going to be spotted now.
Oh,
and,
no.
She's not here.
He just played a control wood now, so I think they're very aware.
And now they definitely know. In goes Lehens. He's going to take a ton of damage, actually. Has to flash out of here and just throw down the Nature's Grasp. A ton of poke coming down here as Kingen on the back line. He's going to throw out the needles, but there's the engage. They find Jiwoo in the front line, and down he goes just like that. Calyx, the other Fed member, is going to bite the dust, as it's really only Kingen, but it's just too little too late. And HLE, they get the drop on the important members, and they will win this fight in a big way. Finally, in this game, we know who won the fight in a big way. He doesn't have his needles back, and they're just gonna, dogpile straight on in to the Gwen, and that is going to be the ace at the end of it all on top of the Nexus turrets. That is the end of game number 1 as HLE, they finally get the one big fight we were waiting for.